Good morning. How you doing today? Good? That's good. Me? Well, I'm blessed, not stressed. What's today's video going to be about? Today's video is going to be found in Luke chapter 12, verse 6. Are not 5 sparrows sold for 2 farthings, and not one of them is forgotten before God? But even the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Fear not, therefore. You are of more value than many sparrows. Oh, I should have said verses 6 through 7. Whew, a little tired today. But, so what does this mean to us in our daily lives? Well, what essentially this is saying is that God created everything. And nothing is too big or too small for him to care for. And what this is saying is that if he meets the needs of the birds of the air, you don't see them worrying, you don't see them scurrying. All you do is you see them flying about their regular lives, their own purpose, their, doing what God made them to do. And they don't worry. They're not in a hurry. They just fly about doing their business. If God cares for them, we sometimes stumble and we think that he doesn't care about us. But this verse says, but even the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Now, I don't know about you, but there's, a piece of hair is very thin and delicate. And I couldn't count the amount of hair on my head. That would take a very long time. I would estimate in the thousands, or at least 10,000s or something. I don't know. Some of us, it's pretty simple because we're bald, So I can imagine it'd be pretty easy to count the hairs on his head. But what's my point? My point here is that in the latter part of this verse, in verse 7, fear not, therefore, ye are more value than many sparrows. What this is saying is that if he meets the needs of the birds and that fly in the air, out and about their own business, how much more value are we that are about the Lord's business? How much more valuable are we that we were made in his image? We were fearfully and wonderfully made. I want you to look at your hand, then look at your finger. See, on your finger, you'll notice in the center is a fingerprint. Each one of us is made with a unique, individualized fingerprint. No one in the world has your fingerprint. Only you do. That's why for your ID in some areas, they like to do, in some workplaces, they require a fingerprint test just to make sure you are who you are. See, they might not know who you are. They might want to confirm your identity, but God knows your identity, for he's the one that created you. He's the one that created you. He's the one that knows you. He knows your value better than often we do. Now, I'm not saying to become self-absorbed and say, yes, I'm amazing, yes, I'm this, yes, I'm that. But oftentimes, myself especially, life has a way of making you question your own value. People in this world mock you and tear you down. You're cast out of society. It's pretty rough out here. But the Bible said it would be so. We will be persecuted for he was persecuted first, and we are his followers, so we will be persecuted too. However, there is joy in the persecution, for we know we are not being persecuted for nothing, but we are persecuted because Christ was something, someone special, truly special. Now today, instead of saying I'm worthless, say that I couldn't be worth less. I'm worth more to him than I am to the world. His word means more to me than the world. And likewise, I mean more to him than the birds that are carefree.